No, that's wrong. Dixie Diamonds 272. Mets, 12:56 a.m. Dixie, Australia, 9:56 a.m. Balloony, continuing to see the world through Kelbaugh's senses, finds ourselves conferring with Riri Burchett, Peter Norton, and Ada Lovelace within the SWAT MCC as the quartet discuss viewing the video that followed Brent's celebratory vicious Gethsemane. Is there a reason we need to view the next segment via this console? Ada asked, nodding towards the computer she discovered within Brent's home. If not, I'd prefer to hunt for the next sequence in Brent's main computer room, as I want to minimize any risk of damaging what he has pinned. Although I'm confident that my worry is unlikely, I'd like to reduce the risk to the lowest possible chance. There doesn't seem to be any security risk to personnel, Kelbaugh replied. I've downgraded our personnel risk to minimal, and we'll be withdrawing SWAT and most of BPD. The true search was always yours and your fellow cybersecurity experts. The muscle was just here to ensure your safety. Understood, Ada said. So that's a yes? We can move to his central command station? Yes, Kelbaugh said. We can, and if that's what you deem wisest, we shall. Peter, Riwi, any objections? I'd prefer it, actually, Peter replied. The video we watched is incredibly damning as well as important, but I'm supposed to be monitoring the crime scene, not hobnobbing with the blue shirts, he said with a wink. Whatever works best for Ms. Lovelace, Riri replied. I'd rather be overly cautious concerning any possible destruction of evidence than losing anything through overconfidence. Right then, Kelbaugh said to the group. Blake, he said to the officer, we're headed inside. If anyone comes across something that requires my attention, they may contact me. But otherwise, we're wrapping things up here. Understood, sir, Edith replied. All right, Kelbaugh said, nodding towards an exit. Let's go, as he led the way out of the nerve center and to an MCC exit. Vest, he said, reaching for a Kevlar vest. As Ms. Lovelace said, no sense taking unnecessary risks. Please feel free to call me Ada, she announced to all as she too put on protective gear. I greatly appreciate the show of support around Hydra, but I feel as though egalitarianism, or perhaps that should be meritocracy, is the rule here. I'm glad you feel that way, Kelbaugh said. That is the goal, though I'd probably phrase it as each team member finding his area of expertise and competence and giving them the leeway they earn. Turned into a grinning, he added, Now, let's see if you can go up another peg in my esteem for you, shall we? Punctuating his quip with a wink.